Gemma, we're hearing stories breaking that Franck, Kessié and Christensen, who have not been registered yet, could be free to leave the club despite the fact, obviously, they were signed in the summer.
Yes, Dan, as ESPN explained earlier today, they have this release clause they put in their contract. Of course, when you join a club as a free agent, you are able to negotiate a little bit more. And when they did that, we were talking about another different Barcelona, that President Laporta said that they were economically in a clinical debt, something like this. And 1 month after they were signing Lewandowski, Koundé, and absolutely everyone. So they put that release clause and they could execute it if they are not able to register them before the opening game against Rayo Vallecano. That's just a possibility. As far as we know, none of both players are willing to do that at this point. As for today, 72 hours ahead of that opening game against Rayo Vallecano. Of course, Barcelona has time until the 31st of August to register them, but they won't be able to play. And this is, as we can see, 7 players, 5 new signings, plus Dembélé and Sergio Roberto that count as a new signing because they didn't renew the old contract. That's such a lot. Are they going to be able to register them all? Honestly, I don't know. We're talking the same board of members that when they were elected presidents a year and a half, they had to put a bank deposit money, 126 million euros, I think it was. And they did that at 2:30 a.m. at night in an office in the street, Diagonal Street in Barcelona. So anything can happen with this board of members. They keep on telling us that they will be able to register them. They were always telling us before the game against Rayo. Now they are telling us before the end of the transfer market. So this is the end of August. Honestly, they don't want to get in that moment where they have to choose which player to register because the agents and the players, of course, are not going to be happy with that decision. But it's 72 hours. It's really tight. They took a huge risk doing that kind of gambling, selling those assets and expecting from La Liga to consider them as revenues. La Liga is not considering it like that. So it's going to be a next interesting few 72 hours we have ahead of us here in Barcelona.
The good thing is Barca have kind of learned they're settled down now, not chasing any other players. Apart from Bernardo, this is what Bernardo Silva had to say about the possibility of leaving City. I have no idea what's going to happen. We'll see. Honestly, my relationship with the club is very honest. I've been open with them and they know what I want. Robbo, when you look at this Barcelona squad, you think, do you really need Bernardo Silva as well?
Not really, because the 2 young players, Gavi and Pedri, are going to be key players. Kessié, if they can register him, I think is going to be an outstanding player. De Jong doesn't look as though he's going to go anywhere just at the moment. So to have Bernardo Silva in there, I think would be an exceptional player that he is. You'd be getting more of the same. And I think Pedri and Gavi are going to be the future of Barcelona. So I wouldn't go for Bernardo Silva at the moment. But if I was Manchester United and having heard what Gemma said, maybe Kessié might be on their sort of radar at the moment.
Just sticking to Bernardo Silva before Robbo takes us off on a tangent, Gemma. Looking at the possibility of him joining Barca, could this really happen?
They say this could be happening. They still haven't given up on that. It's a request from Xavi, from the coach. And they also say that they don't even need to sell Frankie de Jong to replace and to bring Bernardo Silva. I think that possibility, it's a crazy one. That would be such an overbooking in the midfield. But they were considering it in case Frankie de Jong, they were able to sell the Dutchman. They're working on that. It's a kind of a similar situation as Lewandowski. The player put a lot of pressure to Bayern, to the club. So because he really wanted another experience, he wanted to live in Barcelona for family reasons, for ending his career in another league. It's something a little bit similar with Bernardo Silva, such a talented player that he's needing for personal reasons. He wants to move and they want to take advantage of that situation to bring a player that they consider is better and they can they can succeed with him. So they haven't given up, even though they also say they won't be bringing more players without being able to register, because it will be absolutely ridiculous. There was a full Camp Nou saying hi to Lewandowski. He scored the other day in the friendly El Gamper. If he's not able to play against Rayo, it's going to be yet another huge disappointment for the fan base, of course.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.